Hello and welcome back to the channel where I provide regular cricket content on interesting topics. In today's video I look forward to the start of the Ashes with the first test match starting in a little over a month. I wanted to run through what I think should be the English lineup and see what you all thought. As I am sure most of my overseas viewers can appreciate, the Ashes is a big deal in England and I'm really excited for it. I've actually got day 2 tickets for the Lord's Test. But on to the team. It's the top of the order that worries me about the English side. Australia probably have the best seam bowling attack in the world, and in helpful English conditions I could see us struggling there. So here goes, this is my team, and batting order to take the Ashes back. 1. Jonny Bairstow. If anyone saw Johnny bat last summer they would have thought they were watching a ginger Viv Richards. He scored 400s at a strike rate of nearly 100 and an overall batting average of 75. Although he got injured at the end of the season and missed the Pakistan and New Zealand tests, he has to walk back into the side. The only question is, does he keep or not? In my team, no. I want him to be rested and concentrating on his batting. It is too much to ask of him to open and keep wicket. 2. Ben Duckett. Here's where it goes a little bit pear-shaped. In Duckett's defense, he has had a good start to his test career with 107 50s in 9 tests. The thing is with Duckett is that for an opening batsman he is quite skilled in facing spin bowling. This was part of the reason he was picked to tour Pakistan. I am just worried he will struggle against Cummins and Hazelwood. 3. Joe Root. He picks himself really, but Joe Root is probably England's best ever test batsman with an average over 50. Root is a complete player, comfortable playing off both feet and against spin and seam. I am backing Root to stamp his authority on the series with runs in the first game. 4. Harry Brook. If you haven't seen Harry Brook bat yet, I suggest you strap in for some fireworks. Brook is England's find of the last 12 months and is box office whenever he bats. Brook is averaging 80 in tests, having already scored 400s and 350s in his fledgling career. He is still in with a shot of equaling the fastest player to 1,000 runs in the game's history. 5. Ollie Pope. Pope is one of those players who I think is actually better than his record suggests. Still only 25 years old, Pope has played 35 tests for England and at times has looked fantastic. He needs to have a good summer to cement his place in the side, but I am backing him. Look out for Pope scoring runs at the Oval, where he has a ridiculous record in county cricket. 6. Ben Stokes. 2019's hero and the current England captain would walk into probably all test sides in the world. The left-hander on his day can take world-class attacks apart. He is also an underrated bowler, particularly in English conditions. He's yet to really star since becoming captain, but he's too good of a player to underperform for long. 7. Ben Foakes. One of the reasons I don't want Jonny Bairstow to keep is the faith I have in Foakes' batting. Whilst being a fine keeper, he has also shown himself to stand up and be counted with the bat as well. Foakes has scored 204 50s in his 20 test matches at an average of 32. That's not exactly world-beating, but among the heavy hitters above he can bring some calm to an innings. 8. Mark Wood. When Wood is 100% fit, I think he is the fastest bowler in the world. He can regularly get speeds up in the mid-90s and hurries even the best players in the world. Another thing I like about Wood is his enthusiasm, in that he runs in all day, no matter the position of the game or if he's tired. I think Wood could cause a number of the Aussies problems with his express pace, including Steve Smith. 9. Jofra Archer. He has to play, doesn't he? I have to be honest, I am not sure. Yes, at times during 2019 he looked like a world beater, but after a string of injuries, can he get back to that form? I hope so, because with his pace and accuracy he could be a real weapon for England. Jofra has a really nonchalant run-in, but with a quick arm and wrist he can hit the mid-90s. I just hope his confidence and fitness fully comes back. 10. Ollie Robinson. With all of the pace of Wood and Archer and the skill of Jimmy Anderson, it is easy to forget quite how good Ollie Robinson is. In 16 tests he has taken 66 wickets at an average of 21. That's not just good, it's up there with the all-time greats so far. Robinson gets his wickets with nagging accuracy and little nips off the seam, a bit like a certain pigeon-chested Australian used to. 11. Jimmy Anderson. In what can only be assumed to be Jimmy's last Ashes Series 1, think he has the form to go out on top. Who would have ever thought that a 40-year-old seam bowler could be the number 1 ranked in the world? Jimmy is simply special in English conditions, and he is almost guaranteed a wicket or 2 in his opening spells. If he can stay fit for the summer, I think he'll take 20+ wickets and likely bow out in style. So that's it then. What do you all think? The big decision really is not playing a spinner. I wouldn't argue if you played either Leach or Ahmed, probably at the expense of Wood. I suppose it depends on Stokes' bowling. If he is fit and confident to be the fourth seamer, I would include a spinning option, probably Leach. I just fancy the firepower of Jofra and Wood, complemented by the skill of Robinson and Jimmy to take 20 wickets. Fire away in the comments with your team. I would be really interested to see who you play. Thanks for watching everyone.